doing? Nobody's playing, man. What you doing? 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 Hey. What you doing? 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 Hey, what you doing? What you doing? Say hi. Come on. Say hi. Come on. Say hi. Say hi. Say hi. Look. You want to say hi? You want to say hi? Huh? You want to say hi? Say hi. Say hi. What is it? Say where's it at, Mama? You going up? You going up? Oh, we're going to change it. We'll put the green on, right? We'll put the green on today or the black? Which one? Put the green or the black? I got to go get it, okay? All right? Yeah. Well, it's just some sun in. I've been outside, but you need some sun anyway, right? Wolf hat, and you gotta mess this one all up, bro. I gotta wash it down. Why do you think it's a plaything? Leave that alone. See, it be sweet and everything, and then you want to mess with stuff. You keep trying to hump the paper. You can't hump the paper, bud. I never see a cat do that before. You messed my hat up, bro. Yeah, you. It's my wolf hats. Literally. That's all I can say to that. So, over at Gunfighter Canyon, man, Father's Day sale. I went over it, but I think they made it last a little longer. You live in Arizona, you can buy one suppressor and get a second one. And also they got the free class. Well, they had that. They're not doing that no more. That was just for Father's Day. But you can get, if you buy a suppressor, you can get an extra. You can buy one whole suppressor, pay the $11, $12, whatever, the $200 bullshit fee, which should go away. You can get a second one. So I think half the price. I got the 22, and I'm gonna get the one for the 9 with the 5.56. But it's a module, so I can make it for the 9 as well. So. Not to be ham on the Titan sub thing, because I've been saying for a minute about the 700 Arab passengers, the migrants, lady, men, and women who were allowed off of Greece to drown. They were allowed by that Coast Guard. Where we're at, right? As far as the body pressure, right? It's equated to 1, right? I believe, let me pull up my info. I put notes down. 1 atmosphere pressure, right? Which we deal with right here. Okay. So for every 1 atmosphere, I just want y'all to have an understanding, pressure, as far as, and I'm not going to do millibars and all that other foolishness, because that's some way out there stuff, which is not. What is it equal? Is it equal to a Pascal? Well, the thing about 1 atmosphere pressure, I think for every for every meter into the ocean, meter into water, if I remember right, is equivalent to like kilometers and miles. 1 atmosphere kPa is like 101 something, and I think to our PSI 14.7 pounds. I think, which is 14 to 16 pounds, 1 atmosphere pressure. We're always dealing with. There's an equal give and take. So I think that 33 or my diving class, 25 to 30 something feet. I think that's before you have to like wait, like when you're descending, before you equal out or equal in, and then go down again. I forget the terms and all that. It's been so long since diving class. I can't dive anymore because of the hole in my sinus. So, well, I mean, I can go down as long as it's done the right way. But I think it's every 25, 30 something feet that you go down, which is the atmosphere. So if you go down, we're talking about 12, 13,000 feet. You know how much atmospheric pressure that is? Bruh, that means when an implosion, first of all, the air, when it implodes, it's before you can even feel or register that you have been crushed. The air cooks you literally in millisecond, like in less than a second of a millisecond. You know what I'm saying? Like less than 0.00001. Like the air imploding, that is like the nuclear bomb, like the blowing up the tannerite or TNT, tetranitrosol, blowing up on the uranium, and it causing the uranium to split, the atom to split, and you see what you get from that, right? Well, now the human body is no different, or the body. I shouldn't use the word human. You know what that alludes to, a beast. Anyway, so at that level, 12,500, they said, right? What, give or take, right? When that implosion happens, those 5 individuals in there, they are instantly cooked, instantly liquefied, and then they become microbe food for everything down the skull, tissue, bone, tissue, muscle, everything liquefies. They didn't even know it. Now that 31, 32 ounces, all 5 of them 32 ounces got 31 ounces, they go back to the source. It doesn't matter what anybody believes, says, or anything. Okay? Now, why am I saying this? Sadly, it's the same thing when a bomb lands. Now, because we believe we're alive. You're not really living if you're not truly alive. And this world has it where people are not really alive. They're walking around in this mishmash of lies. And it becomes conducive because everybody seems to only be able to converse and hold these things as if to be self-evident, to which they're not. It's only proof that the world is perverted. Now, you remember what I read yesterday? I'm not going to pull up that. I don't want to pull all that. I mean, I should know enough to be able to say something, right? You remember what I said about the little note that I had literally wrote this, people, okay? No, I literally wrote that. When I'm saying that this government of sorts, we're so worried, and I mean all of them when I say of sorts, so worried about UFOs and extraterrestrials, do you think that they would be so bothered with population control? You see, that idiot that y'all like to call the VP, Harris, who for running was black, and all of a sudden now she went back to being white and some kind of fake Asia or Hindustani, okay? Talking about Roe versus Wade, the abortion thing. We all know what Margaret Sanger was doing. We know who funded and who was behind it. People are just now finding out that George Soros, that lesbian thing, they're related. You can actually Google their names. I have it in here. I'm not going through all the way back to when I figured that out, like, what was that, 2.5 years ago? All right, I was like, I know this bitch got to be related because she's perverse. After I watched that thing where they were talking about when they were busting her because of the mansion and where those millions of dollars go that was supposed to be for, Black Lives Matter, Floyd, and all that. Anywho, we are under duress. Well, I will say we. All right, even though I'm not. Like I said, I'm not here to stop nothing. So anyway, nobody's paying attention to this stuff. People are just starting to catch on. Now people are just starting to talk about the 700, people. The media is now just starting to talk about it. A few. They still got everybody focused on Trump. Now DeSantis. First of all, DeSantis is one of the most biggest racists there is. I don't care about him being Republican, conservative. I hate how they perverted the word Republican, which has nothing to do with the Republic. Because these liars, these bastards, because you see all the police, and the fact that between the liberal and the conservatives, they all sit there going, yeah, well, mostly liberal states right now pushing to hire these immigrants as police. Or the suggestion of it. Now, I think because people are speaking about it, they're not going to allow it. And another thing is with this ATF and IRS and FBI and all these things running around with their little tactical teams, because that's why they had a 20-year war to select, to find the people, the perverse of people who would not take their life, but who still about wanting to be in the fight. I've heard enough of them say it. And they create, and this is the sad thing, they believe they're doing it for the country and for the good and everything else. And then you have foreigners running around in costumes. You've had that for the longest time. When I say foreigners, people who are against everything that's true. And we have a bunch of people here, native. I'm tired of debating. I don't debate with y'all. You're not my equal. You're not the first original people here. Now there were people here who you were able to access, or they were able to instill you as some of our relatives and ancestors, even in some of the fictional stories. But they were round-eyed, small-eared. The descriptions there's a plethora of descriptions. They left that there because they needed the division. Now either you can accept that or you can keep acting like idiots. Y'all ain't but a handful. And another thing, my Spanish brothers, not all of the people running around claiming to be Spanish. A lot of people who are Spanish say they're black, say they're indigenous. They have no ties with this word Espanol. Some of them know their family history. Regardless of who came here and the languages we spoke many languages. The people here spoke all the languages. All my ancestors spoke all the languages. So y'all need to get that out your system. Damn right there were some Pale-speaking people, but not the ones you see right now. When I keep telling y'all, and some people have done the work, a few. I mean literally a few. And they said, wait a minute, they were hanging, in their ignorance, white folks, they're not white. They were hanging pale skins. And the reason why, because they were us. I'm so tired of stupid people. Curamil did a thing about 6 months to a year ago where he was talking about the giants. And it went back to 25, 50,000 years. It's longer than that. They were melanated. And you have the use of the pale with red hair as well. What is that? You think albinism and all that only affected our class, our status of individuals? No, it affected everything. And when they had to eradicate that history, and it was in papers and everything, it was well known. They learned that from us. They dug up the bones. The Smithsonian, they murdered that idiot who created that because he wanted the world to know. Then they got rid of his nephew while he was in his 20s. And the Ashkenazi bastards took all that over. But nobody wants to listen to none of that. We have been on a decline. And I need y'all to ascend. I need y'all to wake up. I need y'all to stop with the debates with people who don't know nothing. I need y'all to stop with the division, the hate tactics, the mongering. If you don't know how to speak about a certain thing, or if somebody is too thin-skinned and you need to tell them that they need to go on about their business till they're ready to come around, because as an individual, you have to learn how to be able to deal with things. And if you can't sit there and listen to certain things, even the hypocrisy, the foolishness, you need to separate yourself. The most important person is the person that finds himself with alone time, who learns how to be silent in that alone time. Again, somebody asked me about masturbation. Okay, and what about it? Did you get enough? Go pop you off one right now until things are made right. And you know how to abstain. And abstain is not for weakness or strength, but it does bring strength when you are in such a weak state. So that's for that question right there, because They asked because they heard me say something about it before. Stop beating yourself up over little things like that. Now, if you went out there and you took the life of somebody, you will be held accountable. It doesn't matter. And I ain't talking about no religious nonsense. Okay, no religion. If you're going to live by it, give it 110%. All right? And whatever's meant to be, you'll find out if it's meant to be. The ones who truly walked in religion are the ones who learned. They didn't dismiss the creator, our creation itself. But they were able to understand other things and separate themselves and make themselves void of things that are ecclesiastic, that have nothing to do with the relevance of your existence. Not saying it's not plausible, but because it's too many things that are conflicting, confusing. I always say, if you're going to sit there and you're going to dismiss the word God, make sure you put something else, or you have references or sources of information that can have people have a clear understanding of what you're talking about. I have videos, you can go back and watch them. I know that they want to shadow ban and they want to do all the things because they're scared of what I say. If they were smart, and this is why I say people that work on these platforms, even the AI, is not intelligent, nor are the people smart, because if they were paying attention, they would just let bygones be bygones and leave shit alone. But they're not that intelligent. I reach out to y'all because I know that somewhere in that soup bowl of mixed emotions and false camaraderie, that's why I love it when y'all greet each other. Even though I believe it to be empty, I love it because it's practical. I would just like to see you all ascend. Go to the next step. Whatever the next step is, it's not the same for everyone. And a lot of you really believe in what you say. A lot of you spew stuff because it's a pain. There's something you did, and you haven't cleared that with yourself. No, that's based upon facts. I wouldn't be a sociology major. I still got tons of books on sociology, and I still study and read to be self-affirmed in what I see. Yes, self-affirmed. I mean, how can I be affirmed of what I see if I have to listen to everybody outside of me instead of steeping myself into the studies and learning? Isn't that what they gave you the education system for? To learn their BS so you can accept and make their lives relevant? So if that's the case, then I have to see things for the lies that everybody live. And in order to do that, I have to steep myself into the studies of the liars and the lies that everybody lives. Are you paying attention yet? Do I have you? Or are you still the puffer fish brought up too fast? Tongue out your mouth, eyes popping out your skull? All right, let's bring it back down to a phantom, to where you're not exploding, all right? So you can comfortably transition. That way your tongue's not stuck out, you can't breathe, your eyes ain't popping out, your brain's being extreme. All right, we're bringing you up slowly. Baby steps. Okay? So, if the government was all that about UFOs, wouldn't they be bringing everybody together? Saying we must prepare? You know, building things all around? And saying, look, we need to have all the Minutemen, 18 to 45, get trained to operate these weapons. We're going to bring out from the bottom of the depths of our secret, what you call labyrinths, and because we're so worried. See, this is where y'all capitulate to the lies instead of being wise enough to look at everything in a way that is relevant to what they're pushing. They keep putting more movies out there to feed the dilemma and the dioramas they've given you and painted. And I keep telling you to let them be. It doesn't matter what may be real or not. But you must free yourself from their grip. Do you hear me? No more beef, no more pork, no more chicken. I'm loving it. I haven't had nothing to eat, just sipping on my tea, a different tea today. I've had my black sea, I've had my sea moss and sour soap, and then about an hour and 20 minutes ago I had my black seed oil, just a tablespoon. Okay, I actually like this one. I was looking up something. Let me read something to y'all right quick. I was looking up something. This is this tea. You know, whenever I'm discussing certain things with this UFO people, all the depth that's going on, I'm always looking at things, right? Check this out. that. All right. 3 and 9 are very important. Now, I said something I negated a negativity about omega-6. Let me first pull that up, okay? I'm not going back. Y'all know I've got about 4,000 open tabs, y'all, for real. So omega-6 is a fatty acid, but what I want you to know, because it's in plenty of things. It's in fish, it's in nuts, it's in sunflowers, it's in olive oil. So what are the health benefits? Along with omega-3 fatty acids, omega-6 fatty acids play a crucial role in brain function. So you cannot deny it. And with the food the way it is, I think somebody said 80% of the food is genetically modified. Okay? This season, they didn't put out no organic watermelon. Every season, they put it out. This shows you that they're up to no good. Now, genetically modified watermelon has nothing in it good for nothing at all. It's like eating and making poop. Doubt it? Look into it. You're going to come across a lot of nonsense before you get to the root of it. Anyway, acid plays a crucial role in brain function and normal growth and development as a type of polyunsaturated fatty acid, or PUFA, okay? Omega-6 helps stimulate skin and hair growth, maintain bone health, regulate metabolism, and maintain the reproductive system. Now, let's go to omega-9, okay? I have to. What does omega-9 do to the body? Omega-9s are involved in reducing bad cholesterol in the blood, LDL, okay? While helping to increase good cholesterol, HDL. So be mindful. Now, are there upsides and upsides and downsides to omega-3, 6, and 9? Of course. Let's pull up omega-3, okay? Now, what does omega-3 do for the body? Likely due to these effects. Omega-3 fats have been shown to help prevent heart disease and stroke, may help control lupus, eczema, and rheumatoid arthritis. What are the foods? Let's go ahead and pull up some of the foods right quick, okay? What foods have high omega-3 in them? And be mindful. Fish and other seafood, especially cold water fatty fish such as salmon, mackerel, tuna, herring, and sardines. Nuts and seeds such as flaxseed, chia seeds, and walnuts, plants, and oils. Now, I got to pull this up. Hold on. Excuse me, guys. All right. Do crustaceans have omega-3? The omega-3 fatty acids, EPA and DHA, are found in seafood such as fatty fish, e.g. salmon and trout, blah, 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 and shellfish, e.g. crab, mussels, and oysters. A different kind of omega-3 called ALA is found in other foods, including some vegetables, oils, and canola and soy. But if you're going to do canola and soy, make sure the canola you get is cold pressed. That means one time, like olive oils, butanelli, or I love this stuff. If you're going to do soy, remember I told you in Korea, the black fermented soy milk, that will raise testosterone and mitigate no factors of raising estrogen in men. This is what we're dealing with over here is a perversion. Okay? Now, let's go back over here. So, omega-6, 3, 6, 9 benefits, side effects, and dosages. First of all, maintains good cholesterol levels, maintains cardiovascular health, increased circulation, keeps skin healthy and glowing, enhances brain function, improves mood, and supports healthy growth and development. Now, what would be the side effects? Too much of water is called what? Water toxification, because water doesn't really what? Quench your thirst. It may mentally, so that shows you how powerful the mind is. But does it actually do anything for you? No, coconut water, watermelon, mango. You can make mango water, cucumber water. One of the best for you diabetic sons of guns. Okra water. That's slimy, very slimy. I'm talking about drinking it. It's like the little thing you played with for some of you millennials and zero try people. That right there. I'm talking about slime, like the stuff we had back in the 80s, you know, or the 70s. That will knock diabetes in its buttocks. Besides having omega-3 and 9 in it. Okay, let's go ahead and get down to, where is it at? Besides it being anti-inflammatory. Now, I took 1 tablespoon. No, 2 won't kill me. But now sitting there, imagine gorging on fish all damn day. Drinking coconut water all day. Not only will you get hysteria and diarrhea, because see, it's too much. The body doesn't require a lot to upkeep it. You need to have sun. Like I'm putting on my Tronus to go for a nice walk. Even though I'm wearing Nike, this is my walk. These are my walkers. I like walking on clouds. Then, you know, come back and get my cold shower and everything. But let's go ahead and get over here. Where is it at? Where is it at? I mean, hey, GLA, the immune function, all this stuff, y'all, weight management, all this. So, and this is a good one. This is a good one to get. I mean, unless you want to do the powder and just put like a teaspoon on like 2 teaspoons between 2 meals, spread on your food. This is really good stuff. And I love it because it's Zelle. Brothers and me, you know, put this together. So I like chia seeds. You know, I get plenty of chia seeds. I keep telling y'all, I don't mess with flaxseed oil because you really got to monitor how much flaxseed you utilize. Because flaxseed can have an adverse, okay? So a lot of people believe flaxseed is the greatest thing. I've convinced people that in cereal and stuff, but you must be mindful of how much you're partaking in when it comes to flaxseed, all right? And if the flaxseed oil, if you don't have a way of a ground or whatever to make it yourself, stay away from the stuff in the stores, y'all. Omega-9s, all right, you're going to get an olive oil, macadamia nuts, which I love, avocados, aguacates, some nuts, including almonds, cashews, and walnuts. Men, sunflower seeds aren't going to kill you, but they raise your estrogen levels. So take something that's going to compensate to fight against that. So eat your coconut. You dig what I'm saying? Get your cumin. You know, you make grits. You know how you like black pepper and salt? Put a little sprinkles of cumin in there. It's going to make it very strong, and then add a little cayenne. I'm just saying. Omega-3s, fish oil, flax, wild-caught fatty fish, which is always going to be the case, chia seeds, and walnuts. Now, omega-6, you got your corn, your safflower, sunflower, and soy oils. I would stay away from soy oils because we know what the soy oils they're telling right now. If you go and buy the ones they got out here, like that silk milk and all that, your estrogen levels are going to go up beyond the friggin' what you call eggs and grain-fed meat. Only reason why, because it's like, what's that beef everybody's growing right now? The cow only lives like 17 months. That Japanese, what is that fatty beef called? I've never ate it. I refuse to eat anything like that. But anyway, that's high in omega-6s. Some nuts, including cashews and almonds, to which I eat all on regular in my cereals, and grass-fed meat and milk for CLA. Now, you got to remember that everything that they are making is kind of mostly a perversion. Now, if you're going to be raw, that means fruits and vegetables, pay attention to the extra things that you require. You know, like dandelion root, sunflower tea, and all that kind of stuff. Take you some sunflower petals, some rose hips, whether purple, white, and red, preferably colorful ones. Put that in some steeping hot water for about 3 or 5 minutes, or leave it in there, okay? And sip it. You know, 3 to 4 ounces. Sip it. It's going to do you more good than anything. All right? Besides vitamin C and a few other things. And get that damn sun and walk. This morning I did my push-ups and everything, and I was like, my back. Nah, I said, you're complaining, Red. Stop. Don't complain. What are you doing? You know better. But see how quick I caught myself when I was like, it's very subtle. I'm like, And I was like, stop that. And most people were like, that ain't complaining. I'm supposed to have a on the face chart, you know, from here to, no, man. No, it's not like I don't know. I'm wearing this thing. I said, just keep going. I just wanted to share that with you. Okay? Because I remember making a statement about Vega 6, and I was like, no, it's still a benefit there. But be mindful. Be mindful. If you're going to drink milk, be mindful that you get a whole milk. Don't get that skim shit. Don't get that is the worst stuff. You need fat, people. What you don't need is high fructose corn syrup and all those other syrups they got out there. Tapioca syrup, you don't really need that either, depending on who makes it, if it's organic. But you don't need these syrups and these solids. All these milk solids, all that crap. You don't want, that's the stuff that creates problems. It's like the caking agent they put in Morton's iodized salt. What in the do you need a caking agent for? They say it was to sustain its freshness. Isn't it salt? Isn't that we used to use actual sea salt flakes from the ocean to preserve our meat and our fish in barrels, no refrigerator, all through the winter and all through the summer. So who's lying? This is why they need us to go on, so you younger people won't know this and have this knowledge. Well, it's out there now. So that way, if they have the babies, they can make them believe and do what they want with them. They can experiment them. They can put chips in their head. They say, oh, we want to put a mechanical arm on this baby. And they're throwaways. They have to say this because when I showed that video that Facebook first took down and put me in a fake little gel, which wasn't a lie, I showed this place over in Africa where they're taking these bodies, Chinese, Arabs, whatever, might be some Americans. These bodies were being processed from these freezers, these cooler trucks. They were being skinned. These big, tall African mums walking around and probably Spanish, whatever, cutting the ankles, the feet, and hands off and everything. And they were slicing the skin, removing the skin, taking the body, putting it in these big things that were crushing up with the bones and pushing out this ground meat. You think I'm lying, huh? Well, sadly, I don't have that video on this phone. I've looked for it. And anyway, there are some things that you're eating that is not what it says it is. Because the bastions of lies have taken over and our people have allowed it just to live a certain way. You look at all these idiots with all these clothes and this weave in their hair and makeup, and these guys getting all these medical and veneers. You know, veneers are the worst thing for you. Did any of y'all watch the live where I talk about veneers? Stop having your baby's wisdom teeth taken out. Do you know those deal with the heart, the brain, and the lungs? There's no reason for them to come out. Everything is a lie. Stop putting all that silver in these babies' mouths. Well, it's not even silver, that lead silver. That's nothing but toxic. I can see if it was pure silver, but now you got to keep, silver is not gold, y'all. Do you know what it does to the body? Why they won't put gold in their mouth? Why are they grinding their teeth down anyway? What's the diet? What has been going on? Besides certain diets full of sugars and everything else. I'm just saying, I'm just putting the information out there. I'm saying, hey, look, have a look for yourself. A lot of you guys are walking around jacked up. Now, a lot of y'all know y'all on androgel or TRT or whatever. I'm not on none of that crap. All right? Your testosterone levels aren't where they should be. Okay? You need to change that. Now, what does that got to do with being in the ocean? Well, isn't it all connected? Isn't it all connected? Now, you can hold on to the stories about the Titan, the 700, which is just a sad, sad story. I don't want to see nobody dying like that, regardless of who they are. Okay? I'm not saying to make it comfortable if it happens, it's over with. It's not supposed to happen. We're dealing with a system comprised of nothing but the worst of whatever things you want to call them. And there are those who perform in their duties in those grotesque tasks who actually believe in what they're doing because they haven't been made aware that what they're doing has no order. And some say, well, you know, there's chaos, so we got to bring order out of it. Order hasn't gone nowhere. I was watching Mr. Fleece, Booty Bandit. And he was telling a story about this one Delta Force guy that went in there. You know, one of the guys he knew, correction officer. Look, man, watch it for yourself. Fleece Johnson, I don't like, the man's married and he's still talking about he's in love with booty because he went to prison when he was young and that's the first thing he knew. No, man, that don't mean that's what you're supposed to want. When you become sick, inundated with a sickness, you become no good to who we are in the Republic. The enemies are pitching move with each other to entertain the peasants, the mindless, and subjugate you to their acts to see what peasants are going to run for the greatest actor who thinks you're nobody. And y'all are doing just that. You're being the peasants, the little, you're not even minions. Actually, they consider you less than peasants. They consider you cattle, stock exchange, the perversion compared to we established banks. Isn't it funny that when you go to a fake ass bank and you got these little idiots working at the banks and you go and take out your fiat, worthless ass shit, right? And they're acting some kind of way and they don't know that they wouldn't have the job if it wasn't for our people and the fact that all the gold and platinum silver that was stolen by these fake Ashkenazi motherfuckers, that these West reason why these banks are what they are, and they've been pursuing this grotesque way of livelihood that ain't nothing, that's not living, and taking our fortunes and mingling between themselves and making us, straggling us along as if they're doing something. And while our aunts and mamas and uncles and all the others look like idiots who played into that, because before that, we still had ownership of all our shit. Now, how the fuck we don't have ownership? We actually do. But with the baseless, weak-ass fiat that ain't worthless, they got motherfuckers thinking they could buy land, this, that, and the other. No. I said if we were together and we said, and the police came rolled up and we armed and we say, my motherfucker, get on about your business. This is our land. Go talk to them motherfucking liars who you love so much in your fake little world. But no, you don't want to come together. You don't want to sit there and strive for better. Some people have served in the military or in court or this, that, and the other so long that you can't free yourself from that little captivity that you have. Even though you're doing things to better yourself, you can't relegate yourself to a better position in thought. That doesn't matter what you claim. That's like people say, you're red. Why do you say uwoduhi? And then you say that, oh, what were they saying? Like my name. My great-grandmother called me Red Wolf, Huma Nashoba, right? I says, well, if you want to get into like the Anawa people, it's Anawia, right? But it's pronounced different. Different clans and tribes of people pronounce it different, but it was always known. Lawahia or Waha. You know what I'm saying? It's pronounced different. What does it matter? As long as you have a clear understanding of what it alludes to. You know, people get caught in this trepidation of, well, I'm in this group and this is how we say it. So what? So what? Our people have become so perverse, yet want to enlighten people that they keep dividing. Now, I'd rather just the weak motherfuckers go away until they get a little strength and they come back. So you're not a weak motherfucker no more. I've had people want to debate with me, and every time I shut them the fuck down. And then they go, oh, well, damn, he had a CIB. Oh, fuck all that. The federal government, they think they know every goddamn thing. No, there's people within dark places, they're watching everything. And they'll be in front of you telling you, yeah, and you went to school and you did this with so-and-so teacher and blah. Yeah, okay, then what the fuck you do? Fuck what I did, motherfucker. See, this is, excuse my language, but this is where people become complacent with the foolishness. First of all, you sitting here questioning me about something that's irrelevant. Who the fuck are you? Well, I don't really give a fuck, bro. I ain't gonna do this and I ain't gonna do that. Get your monkey ass on. Now, I got a problem with a lot of shit that's going on. I might get tired All you gotta do is come and say, hey man, here go the keys, here go the whip, nigga, I'm on it. We crack it. I'm tired of dealing with these motherfuckers. See, some people don't know how to move that way because they so perverse in the world, the crooked world they live in. They're so bad, so busy doing the dumb shit they do. Let me shout some of y'all out before I get up off of here. Because I can go on and on and on. Ganja, what's going on? Man, I was out like on like 8:30. I was him talking about something not. Man, he went on freaking 12, 1. Man, I wasn't, man, he know better than that, man. Hey, Snoop, what's going on, baby? Alicia Cooper, hey, what's going on, mama? What's going on, beloved? Benzie Nancy, what's going on? James Give. Hey, what's going on, family? Herbo, what's going on? What's going on, beloveds? Hey, any new subscribers, appreciate you guys. Hit that notification and share it, man. Because I'm going to keep saying what needs to be said. And Buckle, you know, there's things I want to say that could be wonderful. I'm gonna put those things when I'm talking about stuff. But we have a need for something right now. I have a need for something. I didn't have a need for tribe and family. Yet I have to walk this walk that I'm on. Some people, if you haven't been offended yet, just hold on. I'll get there. My apologies, but I'll get there. It's not about hate. Speaking, I know, right? It's new. But it is what we know. English is actually, it's the term. It actually is comprised of all our language and a whole lot of other stuff. We spoke many languages, son. Well, people don't want to know, hey, what's going on, Charles? People don't want to know, people don't want to believe that because that was the whole purpose of Hollywood, to put a wedge between real knowledge and fiction. Make fiction real and take real and make it myth. Or make it where people won't even look in that direction. You know? Appreciate that, brother. About strength, beauty, and wisdom. Suzanne Thompson. All right. Hey, man, I love you all. I live in Olive Oil inside. You know what? Best thing to do when you first wake up, if you don't have some sea moss, some, sour soap, whatever. Like I like sour soap drinks too. Get you a tablespoon of olive oil. 2. Empty stomach. You know what I mean? That ass. Yes. Oh, I'm still gonna take my. Actually, it's downstairs. I put it up in the cupboard where it's nice and cool at. I still gotta take my little 2 millimeters of skate oil. I love the fermentation. Natto. And are you talking about natto or natto, which is the fermented soy? That's some great stuff. Naturally occurring green pasture fermented. Yes. Fermented soy. Natto. Yes, I eat that. Here, I share this because people are always asking about this. Oh, I've got quite a few of them, actually. And if I got to take a vitamin, I kind of take hum. Okay? Now, I've got different ones. When they came out, I wasn't too big on them, but I take them every few days if need be. But yeah, this is my favorite. It's really, really good. It's just chocolatey flavor. You know what I'm saying? Fermented soy. Yes. Natto powder is excellent. They have a coffee that if you're not sure if the coffee is actually organic, they have a coffee like Syllabum that is not coffee, but it's actually better for your gut health and everything else. You know what I'm saying? So coconut water, Benji, what's going on, beloved? Yes. Blackberry oil is pretty good. Be careful. Make sure it's real. You know what I mean? Zoe Organic Black Seed Oil. You know I bet. Come on, mama girl. You already know. Yes, mama. Yes. There you go. Baby girl doing that thing. Yes. Zoe Organic Black. That's some good. Wagyu. Thank you, Rhonda. Wagyu beef. Now, everybody I know, because fat's good for you. Now, I'm not saying I wouldn't try it. Now, if it was up in the freezer, I'd be sizzling that in some butter right now with some basil and thyme. Yeah, you goddamn right. Motherfucking cow wasn't meant to live 17 months anyway. And so I waggled it with some of that goddamn forbidden rice and some cabbage and Brussels sprouts. Oh, bring it forward now. Which way I'm going? For real, for real. Last summer boiled down very well. Anyway, pineapple skins and fill out 3 times called fresca and stuff was good. Yeah, do it with the ginger too. You can add a little ginger in there too. It'd be excellent. Oh, the black cumin seeds. This is my second bag right here. Now I got it. You know who you can get some of this stuff from? It told Cherokee up. I don't know where she's at, what's going on, but yeah, hit her up. You can get some good stuff, y'all. Or you can buy that. I get that from Japan. Organic whole milk lasts twice as long. That's right. It actually lasts longer than that, as long as you got the refrigerator at the right temperature. Which I always tell people, like when you get that little dial, know what kind of motor, because I went to air conditioning refrigeration, if it's on R2, whatever it's running on, and make sure that the is not blocked. Because a lot of people stack their freezer up and everything, and they block the cooling, and the coils. Make sure there's no icing over. Excuse me. And the milk will last a very, very long time. It's all connected. You goddamn right, sis. Yeah. Oh, what's going on? What's going on, Sloop, big bro? What's going on, brother? Big Pontiac. Whoop. Whoop. I haven't been saying a lot, but I'm there. Y'all subscribe to Big Pontiac's channel too. And I know y'all watching West Side. He's a vampire now. You got the vampire eyes with him. All right. I'm waiting for my brother Rondo to get it going too. But we need to keep it all networking here. This is number tribe and fam. Yeah, Rondo. When y'all come up, we get the range time. I'm gonna make it my business to come down that way, because I know Oak's down there and a few other people, and probably get a pack to come out there to Tucson and hang out with you for a little bit. You know what I mean? I know your wife should be all right? And family over there. Look, man, we'll come out there. Don't say nothing now. I'll be talking about. Okay, all right. Come back over there, but put signs up all over. Open house. I don't care if you see some shoes you want, whatever. $5, $2, $10. The TVs, give me 50. You can run with them. I'll get rid of everything. Walk up out of here with a couple grand and be like, hot tent and everything. I'm on my way. This motherfucking catnip. If he don't act right, he be in the goddamn pound. That's Alexander. I've gotten him beyond the point where he couldn't hardly walk to where now he's running and jumping and acting crazy and all that other stuff. Big Pony. Yes, thank you, hon. We got Max B Production. We got Max B Production. We got Mac Mean. They're all in there. It's all in there, y'all. Check it out. Subscribe. It's nothing but love and appreciation. We got Paul Cook. We got Kirimi Amaho. Hawa, but I say aha. West Side, what's up, beloved? He came up out the crypt. Goddamn. I'm just woofing it. It's wolf nigga here. Boy, look, man, I got about another 100 push-ups to get in. Goddamn, get my shoulder presses and shit. Anyway, I'm feeling good. When I fast, I feel so much motherfucking better. I be wanting to get drunk. But I'm so high on life, I'm gonna fuck the bullshit. Yo, that live was banging, nigga. Don't you ask me about being alive knowing good goddamn well. Even though the full moon, it wasn't full moon, goddamn. Because on the full moon, if you ever pay attention, go back and you look, you be like, damn, Red been up on the full moon. I never even noticed that shit. Last night, I couldn't see shit. I don't know what they was doing, but I know this. I was looking out the window. I ain't put the curtain down. I was laying like that. I woke up this morning, eye crust over here. Thank goodness my eye wasn't hurt. Slobber all dried down my neck. No, I don't wake up like that, ladies. I'm just joking. I'm just throwing a little extra something in there. You know what I'm saying? Hold on. I got something here. Hold on. Let me see. Is it there? That SoundCloud?
Hey, where are the white women at?
Okay, motherfucker. Okay. God damn. Okay.
Hey, where are the white women at?
Okay. Hold on. And I know goddamn well my surround sound.
Hey, where are the white women at?
Oh shit! Okay, let me get the hell up over here. There's too much internet for me now. Already in the AM. Hey, look, man, mad love. Appreciate y'all like a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Ganja, you know we need that magical water because you see we's about buck ass crazy. I'm just saying. Truly a damn blackula. But I appreciate everybody, you know what I'm saying? And we're gonna come back when we get to read and everything on. Yes, we're gonna keep it going in line, but we're gonna have to read the other ones that I told you because we have the Women of Lemuria and all that stuff. And we need to know what the Beauty Princess, what she's at. All right, it's very important reading, and we're gonna keep it going. I know you're like, this motherfucker read a lot, but are you starting to see what I do? You see how I put everything together? That's all I want you to know. Because see, some people just tell you one thing, and you'll just run with that. You need to have a correlation to be able to put the puzzle pieces together because it's a bigger picture. It's bigger than the shit that I'm reading. Okay? And anybody else doing that? No, because they don't know how. It's not meant for them. Everybody has a walk. Everybody has their function. Everybody has a skill set that they have not been attuned to. All right? So this is mine. There are great readers out there, historians and everything. But some people don't know how to put everything together. Some people are looking for things they shouldn't be looking for. And some people think they know things that they know nothing about. So maybe we can circle the wagons and we can find out who belongs at what wagon. See y'all here in a little bit. And y'all can donate, motherfuckers. I just ordered 2 books with the little $25 in there. One was 7 something, the other one was 6 something. Those cheap ass goofy books. But they're good at, I guess, information. One's on weeds. I was like, let me get it. Because a lot of y'all go out there talking about you're killing weeds. Do you see what they've got everybody doing? Killing things that sustain life, things that are medicinal. So stop fucking killing weeds.
Hey, where are the white women at?
Two and one. All right. Appreciate you guys taking the time. Yeah.